This is a vlog video about what it's like to experience being somewhat near a hurricane. I'm in an area that's not where the worst part of the Hurricane Dorian, the Category 5, it's a 4 or 5. They started calling it a Category 4. Now they're calling it a Category 5. But I'm not on a coastline. I'm somewhat inland from the ocean shore. But it still will bring hurricane, tropical force winds. So the rain that it is dropping is very, very much a big amount of rain in a quick time. I'm in a place where sometimes what happens when there are hurricanes, the winds get so strong here that it does break trees, snaps them in half, and pieces of trees have gone flying and caused pretty severe damage, crushed some things. So that does happen, and it's very scary to be in an area where there are hurricanes not too far away, because the winds here and the rains are pretty severe wind and rain at times. Now, there's places with more that have experienced more severe weather than where I'm at, but it is a time in my life that I will always remember. I will remember the summer of August and September 2019 being near Hurricane Dorian. Whether it ends up being a Category 4 or a Category 5, it's very strong and powerful with the winds, and I hope and pray everybody's safe and everybody was able to get out and evacuate the areas that are in the most danger. But I don't feel comfortable being in a place where hurricanes are near by any means. God, we need God's help. Everybody just pray to God about this hurricane and the ones that have been severely affected by it. People have to evacuate, and they have to do it for safety. Mandatory evacuations on the United States East Coast, some of the East Coast states. And so it puts a lot of people temporary having to evacuate. I just hope that everything gets better and everybody is able to successfully rebuild. I hope people don't lose their homes. I hope people's animals also have a place of safety. Of course, first of all, the people. I hope everybody has a place of safety. It's very severe weather that is going on right now with Hurricane Dorian. It got very severe at the end of August, and this is the weekend has just passed, and now it is September. It's hard to believe that it's already September 2019. Doesn't time fly? Well, I have extra water. That is one thing a person should do, is make sure they have water, because sometimes in a hurricane, electricity, we can be without it for days or weeks. And so having a generator is a good thing. It helps people to be safer and feel for the generator also. But yeah, a main thing that we all need is enough water for people to drink and pets, and water just for basic hygiene, like even washing hands. It's important to have enough water, things like that, that we, you know, don't really, we don't often think about emergencies and preparations for them unless we end up experiencing actual catastrophic weather. So yes, this is very catastrophic weather, and I just hope that everybody's safe everywhere, that all of the people that are affected by Hurricane Dorian and all other hurricanes. It's pretty frightening, but all we can do is just do our best to be safe and keep everybody safe. Now, I can tell that it makes animals get really scared and nervous, and I'm afraid of a hurricane, but I'm just going to do the best I can to make the best of things in whatever situation I'm in. Now, not everybody's lived their whole life in a hurricane area, so it is good to tell other people tips that work. And sometimes people end up without electricity, and then there goes their refrigerator and all of their food. So some people do freeze water bottles in case the refrigerator ends up not having any electricity to power it. And I think that's very, very smart for people to freeze bottles of water, leave that in their freezer, and then can also be drank, but it will keep the food and the refrigerator and the freezer cold a lot longer. Well, God bless everybody, and I hope that everybody's safe and stays safe. I'm going to continue praying to God to keep everybody safe. Everybody, God bless you. Take care.